the making of the movie was stressful because we were all stressed. You know, we had to go and create this incredible anxiety and tension. But the important thing here is to get it right somehow and not take this story that's not about what we're talking about and reshape things so it's some brand of editorializing on our part. I think that's a sin. Otherwise, you got to take what really happened and figure out how to make that dramatic, as opposed to just saying, well, that's not a dramatic enough. Let's change it to our own purposes. I don't see any reason to call it Captain Phillips if it's going to be a movie like that. Knowing full well that there were going to be moments compressed, and I was going to say and do things that he really didn't do, there is a truth to it that you have to go for. And I saw Rich not too long ago, and I said, "So, what do you think?" And he said, "Looked familiar to me, so I'll take that." Just asking him how afraid he was of these pirates, the hijackers, how much he worried about his own life. He said, "Look, there's a number of ways of worrying about your life. One is when you are in a hurricane at sea that may break your ship in two. That's one kind of fearing for your life. Another is when there's a fire on board in the engine room and you can't get your crew out of there. That's another way of worry for your life." In this regard, he always had some brand of knowledge that he could play. He always had some sense of self, and he always had an interaction that he could fall back on, sometimes with the hijackers himself, that did not make it as scary to him deep inside his merchant mariner's soul as I think it would be being trapped in a hurricane in the middle of the Pacific. We had seen guys that looked like Somalis, around the shoot, but we didn't know who they were. And yeah, when they finally did come in, it was a very long scene. It wasn't just like 30 seconds we were done. It went on for 5 or 6 minutes. Not often does the hair stand up on the back of your head when you're making a movie in a realistic way, just based on what people look like when they come see it.